Fuck off, Jack.
Maybe it's kind of an endearment.
Queen Jack.
It's an endearment thing.
It's about to get retarded in here. Here, Corky.
Hello? Hello, Rodney. Uh-oh, we lost it again. I'll try calling him. Okay, every now and then it says that the connection is too weak. Maybe this apartment, it's harder to get the connection. I don't know, man. Well, we'll wait and see. Turn the lights off, carry me home. Sometimes we get lucky and the Skype works. Sometimes we don't. I had, what's that other one? Starts with a D. It's almost like Skype, and most of the younger people have it. Most of the gamers have it. I always forget what it's called. I had it on my computer. I took it off because it would just take over everything. It always came on when I tried to sign on, and it was like interfering with a lot of things, so I removed it. The time has turned its back on me. Hold on, I'll try it again. I hope it works.
Oh, Jackie.
Jessica, how are you? Well, Rodney calls, it doesn't work. When you call, it works all the time.
I keep calling and telling you it's on his end.
Yeah, it says not strong enough or something.
I guess not.
Yeah. Yeah, you have your own blog, right? For fun?
Yes, I do have my own. I don't use it for a whole lot of stuff. I haven't been on it.
It's not a normal blog. It's a retarded blog.
A bit, but not much. I don't usually use it that often.
Okay. Can you hear Rodney?
No, I cannot.
Oh. He's trying, I don't know how we can double it up, but he's on here and he's trying to tell me something.
He's probably telling you to try to get me off Skype call like he did the last time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
You know how he is, Jackie. He'll try to disrupt everything.
Yeah,
everything.
Wants to get you off, that's what he's saying. He wants to get you
That's
off.
what I'm saying too. He's trying to get me off of here, and it's not going to work very well.
I just threw up in my mouth.
He says, I wanted to remove you from the Skype. I would never do that, Jessica. I would never.
Yeah, don't listen to him. He's just trying to stir up the pot. And like Yetta says, just ignore and just don't disregard what he has to say.
You're better off taking advice from a retard.
What he's doing.
Take advice from a retard instead. That's smart.
So he doesn't have to hear people, making disparaging remarks. That's what Bob does.
Uh-huh.
And as for the thing about threats, well, I hate to bring it.
The thing about frets. What a fucking idiot.
That person's attention, but by law, you cannot go after somebody.
Jessica, get off my dick and never, ever try and cite the law. Did you even graduate high school, forehead?
In court, without proof. And if you have
Court without proof. At least you said proof properly.
of yourself harassing other people, that you cannot go after that other person.
Let's go to court. I would love to have a court case against a retard. It'd be hilarious.
Because you yourself have video harassing that other person instead of the other way.
Oh, good.
That's good to know.
Right, good point.
That's good advice, Jesse.
Smart.
So because I posted free videos, you can't go after me for that. Now, I could go after you. I could go after him.
Free videos.
For the numerous videos that he's posted up on YouTube, but I will not stoop to his level.
Yeah, well,
Jessica, you wouldn't even know how to file a lawsuit, procure an attorney. You're such a fucking dope. Like you're taking the high road. If you got on the high road, it would collapse under your fat ass.
idea. Just ignore it. He wants attention from you. That's what it's all about.
That's all he wants is attention.
The guy who dresses up like a woman says, I'm looking for attention. Nice rug, Jack.
Well, you see, it gets recognition. That's the whole thing about it. He doesn't stream. You know, if he was.
He doesn't show his face either.
Everybody who streams is like a retard or handicapped or a tranny. Okay? We're not peers. We're not, of the same ilk. Get off my dick, though. Seriously, you guys have been talking about me for like a fucking hour.
It's the thing.
Yeah, so the only thing that he has is trying to get recognition for the things he does, trolling. That's his thing.
That's the only thing he's good at. That's
See, passive-aggressive Jack trying to be a fucking bitch. Smile, Jack.
just it.
He's actually really good at it.
He's actually really good at trolling. That's his shit stick.
Jessica's very good at eating and being stupid.
He doesn't really have to stream because that's his thing.
Yeah, and I don't. And I have stuttering issues there, Rodney. So
That's one of the issues. Stuttering, an inability to pronounce the TH sound. You always have chocolate on your forehead, and you're morbidly obese.
that's why I cannot get the TH in everything. So if it sounds like
Everything? Why don't you get it once? You can't. I've never heard you pronounce it once properly ever. Everything's thinking and threatening and thank you, and you sound like a fucking dope.
an F is in there, I have an issue with that. I keep.
Why don't you fix it then? You live in New York State. They have every program available for every kind of deadbeat and freak. Why don't you fix yourself, Jessica? Invest a little time and effort into yourself, you fat pig.
Fix it.
So there's a lot of people. I stutter a lot myself, but I can't help it. It's just I try to do my best. There are times
Maybe you wouldn't stutter so much or have a speech impediment if you quit doing drugs, Corky.
that I don't, and there's times that I do. That's an affliction that you can't help. It's part of your, no matter.
It's also part of our disability, and as we aged.
Our disability? Jack's 80-something years old, fat ass. You're both idiots. You're both on the spectrum, detached from reality, living your own delusions. But never compare yourself to Jack. How dare you, Corky?
Oh.
Oh yeah, I see. I do that more now. I forget things. I stutter a lot. Sometimes my comprehension, I can't. I have to read things twice.
At least Jack admits he's stupid.
I was able to have better comprehension.
Unlike you, Corky. You fucking moron.
As I get older, it's getting more difficult. Like, I like simplicity. I don't like to read something with a lot of words.
You like the simple stuff, Jackie. As you get, as we
Yeah, two simpletons, two morons.
get older, we like the simple stuff, nothing too complicated.
Because I'm sure you know, like you have parents, you can tell like the difference as they age. Same thing, as you age, you can tell the difference.
They were pretty dopey when they were younger too. I mean, they were huff and duster during the pregnancy, as you can tell.
How you understand things.
Yeah, my parents don't understand a whole lot of things either, and
they don't understand a whole lot of things because they're two dopes. You plant potatoes, you get potatoes. The retard doesn't fall too far from the circus.
They're getting up there in age as well, so they are not used to the complicated things.
Yeah, it's the old school.
Corky has to go live in a state home if they pass away. Get your bags packed, Corky.
Oh, the old school. Uh-oh. Do you hear this? You hear that?
It's the sound of evil.
I hear what?
Oh yeah, it's funny. The Skype doesn't come through for you though.
It's funny how Rodney's complaining it's not working for him, but it's working for me just fine.
Yeah. I don't know if he can hear you, but you can't hear him.
Yeah, it's a setting in Skype. I wouldn't even bother messing with it because they're just
You wouldn't mess with it?
Screw everything up.
Threw everything up?
Yeah. What's on your mind, Rodney?
Jack's censoring Rod. There will be consequences. You hear me, Jackson?
I can only imagine what he's saying.
He said you crossed a line and you did something that he doesn't particularly care for, and when have I not crossed the line and did something that he does not ever like? Yeah. And he says he's going to.
Corky, this time you screwed the pooch. What I said to Jack was, you crossed the line. Something was just brought to my attention while I was on that phone call. And I am going to pursue legal action against you. I did speak with the Horseheads Police Department earlier today. Detective, a nice gentleman there. And I am filing a restraining order against you and Gordon and Diane. And I will be filing a lawsuit against you individually, Corky. I'm also seeing that criminal charges are brought against you so that you're finally put behind bars where you belong. Oink, 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 Corky.
Try to, he's got revenge. He's going to try to revenge what he did.
Revenge is not the answer, Rodney.
Yeah, I don't know what he's going to do.
You don't get to say what the answer is, dopey. You work for me. You're my boy.
Not the answer. The rook.
You seem all worked up. Are you afraid, Corky? What did you do? You're acting awfully guilty.
Is becoming a shit show. Revenge does nothing.
This is becoming a shit show? Hey, moron. This has always been a shit show. Welcome back to the party.
That's true.
I mean, there's more to life than sitting there hating on somebody and taking exact revenge.
Remind you of anyone you know, Jessica?
I don't really.
Remember when she was sending pizzas out to everybody, Bob included, contacting the authorities, and then she swatted, a person will remain nameless. Corky, we have your entire file, bro. You do these evil things, and then when you get caught, you play the retard card. Okay? The retard card is void. It's time for you to pay the price. You hear me, Pluto?
For Donald Trump, but do you see me hating on him and disrespecting him in any way? No.
Like Donald Trump cares what some fucking retard in Western New York thinks. Next.
Gotta respect him.
Right. That's what I said. Earlier, I told we were talking about that right before. About respecting people. He doesn't care.
I don't respect people who don't practice personal hygiene, are hoarders, or over the age of 21 years old and live with their parents.
Exactly.
Mommy.
I mean, there's more to life than revenge. The people who want to exact revenge are the very people that are not going to have a very good happy ending.
What?
That's true. That's true.
Welcome back to another episode of Retard Logic with your host, Corky Dickbald. Corky's going to, speak to the rest of us from on high and educate us on how to live a better quality life and, the moral code that we all should carry. Get ready for some retard logic. Please guide us, Jessica.
Like I said,
Show us the way to Walmart.
Yeah. What are you doing today? Are you working? Are you off?
Oh, I'm off today.
Oh, good for
I'm
you.
off.
Good for you. Is it cold where you're at? I mean, we got 29.
Oh, it's like
I checked.
it is 18 degrees.
Whoa.
It's a good thing Jessica's so well insulated.
Wow. Yeah, you're doing a little colder than here in Jersey. We're like.
Yeah, it is very cold here, Jackie.
Are you used to cold weather, right?
In
Close
the
your
Northeast.
bundled up.
Yeah, I'm in the house with heat on.
As long as you're bundled up when you go out. Do you like
In the house with WIFF, heat on. She's up in that moldy attic. And you know what loves heat? Mold.
like some people, like they have like a sweater and they have a heavy shirt and then they have a coat and then a hat. Do you dress in layers when you go out, or you?
It depends. It depends.
She's got plenty of layers built in, Jack, you fucking snarky cunt. See what Jack's doing right now? I mean, I'm all for making fun of Corky, but did you just catch what he just said? Do you dress in layers? Well-crafted fat joke, Jack.
The girls have it difficult too because they have to, that they wear slacks or something. It's always thin. I think they develop an immunity to cold legs. Because women seem to have to suffer through that more than the guy does. They have to, when the weather's real cold, they have to either wear, their attire is more slimmer.
That's why Jessica carries all that extra chub to stay warm.
Yeah, that's true. The guys usually
She still sweats in the cold. She's so fucking fat.
better attire than the women do.
Do you have boots?
I don't usually wear boots, but when it's snowing, I try to wear boots.
She got a set of hand-me-down boots from Diane.
Yeah, have you ever bought cowgirl boots, cowboy boots like that?
Yeah, on the taxpayer with some of her government aid. Cowboy boots, Jack, you fucking pervert.
No.
Look at Jack, he's laughing.
That was like a fad for a while. Everybody wanted to wear them. I bought about 2 or 3 pairs and they were very expensive.
You slut,
You know what's a
Jack.
good place to visit? Nashville. You ever think of
What a
it?
shithole.
Oh,
town.
Nashville, that's on my list of places to visit.
Dude, Nashville is a total waste of time. If you're going down the main drag there, don't blink because you might miss it. Bunch of fat chicks, country music, trash.
Yeah. You can get a lot of that stuff there, like gold cheap, like any kind of Western outfits.
Of course it's cheap.
There.
Yeah, that's my list of places I want to visit on a vacation.
Yeah, you'd enjoy it. I enjoyed it. I went to the Grand Ole Opry.
It's a target loser environment.
Restaurant. where they had the bull, that they riding bull and all. Yeah, it was like fun. It's like I went to.
Jack, come on, man. Look at Corky. Listen to her talk. She already rode the bull. It was called Diane's uterus.
I wouldn't do a riding bull. I would probably fall off in
Jessica wouldn't do a widing bull. WIDING.
2 seconds.
Yeah, nobody can ride it. They give you a prize if you can stay on it. But I can never.
The only thing Jessica can stay on is government aid in narcotics and food.
But I went there twice. I enjoyed each time I went. Is it
Rodney, I hate to tell you, but I do not do drugs.
Lie. And something to notice moving forward here in the tape. Jessica has a tell, like a poker player. She starts to get like a horse, like a frog in her throat, or she would say a frog in my throat. Some coughing. Whenever she's lying, it always happens. So stand by.
Yeah, why does he keep on saying that?
I don't know how you get
Because she's on drugs, Jack. Everybody knows about it.
rumor going, but I don't do drugs. I've never done drugs, and I'm clean and sober.
Her steward on the ship confirmed it, okay? He found the baggie, Corky. It's got your fingerprints on it.
All that. I said, Jessica would not even think about that.
It wasn't hard to tell it was Jessica's. It had a bunch of, Cheeto dust on it.
Well, but yet he keeps on insisting and saying that. I don't understand why he wants to, discredit you that way.
Why would it bother anybody, especially her, if it wasn't true? If I wasn't correct, she wouldn't bring it up. It wouldn't even bother her. It'd roll right off her back, like all that sweat down her fat rolls.
Well, no, but I think it's kind of sad if somebody has to stoop up.
I think so too.
To come up with those rumors.
Come up with WIFF.
Yeah, I wish he wouldn't say things like that about any.
Fuck you, Jack. Sitting on here cutting promos on every race and ethnicity, like you're better than anybody. Failed tranny.
And here's another thing: you shouldn't even be bringing up people's.
Another thing? How many things can you bring up? Can we limit things in the future? Thank you.
What it's in people's shows. It's getting kind of stupid.
I don't know why he does that too. I guess he runs out.
Look at these two retards. They're stumped.
And he tries to find things. Anything.
No, actually, you morons. It's kind of like a sales technique. I throw out a bunch of bullshit against the wall and you see what sticks. And what sticks is the things you react to. And you only react to them because they must be true. Smarten up, dummies.
Say. Oh, guess he's here. Tinky's in the room. Hey,
Oh, Tinky! Hi, Tinky! I love you, Tinky.
He's a cool guy. I like Tinky.
Tinky, back from the doctor, getting his T cells checked.
Yeah, so I don't know why he finds things to discredit people and say things like that.
Yeah, it's just getting pretty sad.
It's not easy discrediting the two of you.
That, like other people don't understand. People that know you and know people, you can say things, but they know who they really are. But like you get like people that are not familiar, they might really think that he's.
Jessica's sister confirmed the drug allegations, and we have a taped conversation that I'd be happy to share with you, Jack. The important thing isn't taking shots at me and continuing to cyberbully me. The important thing is, if you care about Jessica, is getting her help before it's too late. Between her weight and the shit she's pumping up her nose, she's knocking on the door of a heart attack just like Timmy.
In the truth, and that's not a good thing. So he's got to be careful.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who actually believe what he says, and
slander.
Yeah, that's because you act like you're on drugs. And you continue to, like, get defensive about it.
That's slander. That's
Jessica, do me a favor. Think about it. Think long and think hard.
that's against the law. You can't say untruths about people unless you have proof.
Exactly, and the he has all kinds of proof of him doing the harassing than I do of him.
I don't know. One day,
Nobody puts Corky in the corner except for me.
hey, learn his lesson. You know what? He keeps that up. Eventually, it's going to catch up with him.
Learn his lesson. Maybe I'll end up in an old folks home with a fucking Eagles sweatshirt on and a tacky chain and a bad rug. You learned your lesson, Jack. Your daughter fixed you good.
No?
Yeah, that's true.
Now poor Jack sits there trying to be all butch with his floppy tits.
As for Bob, I wish people don't have to like Bob, but I wish people would lay off of Bob.
Who does Corky think he is? You know, like giving everyone advice, telling everyone what they should and shouldn't do. And notice the only one listening to the retard is Jack. Maybe you are retarded, Jack.
Bob puts everything on mute. He doesn't even hear it. Only hears things that are said from.
Bob hears everything. Bob gets off on being mentioned. Bob loves it. Bob can't get enough attention. He was a neglected child. And he's still a baby man. He's fighting an old fight. Or as Yetta would say, he suffers from arrested development. Much like Corky's brain.
Even Yetta. He doesn't want to hear Yetta anymore. But Lori hears everything.
I mean, I get people's frustrations with Bob, but it's not really worth the attention to come out and attack.
It's not worth it to attack Bob. Says the fat ass who used to harass Bob and terrorize his home by sending pizzas and other things. Shame on you, Corky. Again, you think you're slick, and then you get pinched, and you play the fucking retard card. Time's up, bitch.
Really not worth it. If they don't, so people don't like Bob, there's always options to ignore Bob. Bob uses the mute button for a purpose.
Yeah. Well, you know, he's a type of guy that's a lot of people remember him. He's been streaming for the longest time. So he's very popular. And when you're popular, you always want to have people say things about you. Like, out of jealousy sometimes.
Yeah, true. And I'd like to know what Lori Lex has done to everybody to make people hate her. I mean, come on. This is getting very childish.
Yeah, I mean...
I'm jealous of Bob's vehicle, his wardrobe, and his just carefree lifestyle, you know, no hand washing, just testing the limits of the human, the defense system in the body. You're a dynamo, Bob.
She doesn't get along too good with Yetta, but the whole thing is about them.
Lori wishes she was Yetta. Lori wishes she had the brains, the beauty, the pizzazz, the class, the grace. Meanwhile, Lori just sits there, chain-smoking menthols, dreaming of black men in the 80s.
Went to this burnt toast person. I don't know too much about this burnt toast.
I've had enough of this burnt toast guy, by the way. I can't. I tried to listen to her cast or show one day. You know, looking to assist my friend Yetta any way I could, but it was completely unlistenable. And this is by far the worst feud Yetta's ever been in, ever. It's completely entertaining, and a big waste of time. And this pig burnt toast is so far beneath Yetta, much like Lori. It's time to turn the other cheek. I think so.
I personally think we all need to stay out of the business between...
Jessica thinks so too. But she's going to give you more advice now of what you should do with your life. The retarded person who works at Walmart. Stand by. Stand by for knowledge.
Yetta and burnt toast. It's between...
Nobody fucking asked you. You have nothing to do with it. You're not involved. But there you go again. With your sad life. You're trying to force your way, crowbar your fat ass into this thing somehow. Mind your own business and shut the fuck up. Why don't you clean your room?
Yeah, it's like at that burnt toast situation. There's one woman on the YouTube that's very popular. Well, I forget her name, but the burnt toast is like another person talking about that person. It's like a very complicated situation. It's not the same.
Yeah, not only did Jessica harass Bob in Lori's home, she also had her own retarded blog dedicated just to Bob. I mean, that's pathetic. That's sad. I mean, what? A Bob blog? It sounds like something a retard would do.
Burnt toast show, and this other person that she's talking about, I don't get
the whole thing either, Jackie.
I don't get it. But yet
Jessica doesn't get the whole thing either.
And so does Lori. And apparently Lori goes to that show, and Yetta does too.
Hey, Lori, look at the bright side. At least you're not Jessica.
And there's some kind of a problem there. I don't know.
I think we're all easy targets.
Why does she continue to try and put you all in the same barrel here? She thinks we're all targets. Fuck you, Corky. Jack is an idiot. He's not retarded, okay? Now, if you want to liken yourself to someone like Bob, I mean, I can see that. You guys are cut out of the same cloth in a lot of ways. Plus, everyone's loving this whole weight gaining contest between the two of you. We're all on the edges of our seats to see who will win. You guys are both really packing it on, though. So, we appreciate the effort.
We're all easy targets. Even Jackie is an easy target. I got it.
See, now Corky's gonna project onto Jack. Corky, you're the one looking down on Jack. You're the one making a mockery of Jack. You're a cocky fucking moron. I've never seen anything like it. I've never met someone so low on the IQ scale have such a high opinion of themselves, other than Bob.
Yeah, very easy target.
Anybody that streams and starts to get kind of known a little bit, they're going to have people picking on them. That's just the way it is. If you can't take it, like they say, you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen. Because basically, if you're a streamer, you're going to have that happen to you all the time.
Rub you like, there's more to life than holding grudges.
Yeah.
Corky fashions herself as an obese Dr. Phil. There's more to life than holding grudges. Thanks, Corky. What'd you learn that in rehab? Fucking crackhead.
I hold grudges for a while, maybe a day or two, and then I don't.
That's my answer to you on that one.
Dr. Reddy-Lack is here, yes.
This is the dumbest conversation ever.
I like to look at it twice when I see boob. Make sure.
Yes, it gets confusing because there's two boobs.
Yeah, and now Bob.
It's only confusing if you're an idiot. Everyone else gets it just fine. It's only confusing for you and Jack.
Bob said.
There's like, the real one has only one O in the name.
Very good, Corky. Jesus Christ, you're just putting that together? Or you're going to let all the rest of us know that? You're so obnoxious, Jessica. You really need to develop some self-awareness. Look in the mirror. Maybe tape record yourself for an hour or two one day. And then reflect. You shouldn't be giving anyone any advice. You shouldn't be pontificating at all. You should shut the fuck up and be a pleasant retard.
Fake one has the double O.
Oh, right. Bob's on here right now. Bob's on here right
I
now.
like you too, Snapple.
Oh, yeah.
Erectile, I am not on
I
drugs.
like you too, Snapple. Hey, you found a friend, Corky. You are on drugs.
I like Snapple iced tea. It's the best tasting iced tea.
Oh, I like the apple flavored Snapple.
Corky drinks it by the gallon. She steals it from Walmart.
It's been around the longest time, but it's the best tasting. Maybe it's got more sugar in there, but whatever. I don't know what it is, but it's much better than a lot of the other brands.
Oh,
Corky loves sugar, especially booger sugar.
it's me, Bob. I've reported that name multiple times. They're not going to do anything unless it's a TOS.
Yep, all those reports go in the retard file. They're not going to do anything. Sorry, Timmy. Oh, Tim's about to accuse me of stealing his identity coming up here. It's very funny.
Well, Bob says...
Via chat room screen name.
Bob reports everybody.
There's even a username that goes by Jessica Loves Jesus.
See, Jack just said Bob's a fucking rat. He's a sniveling little bitch. A Marine would never behave like that.
I don't even use that name on the site.
Yeah, that's the curse of being popular, Jessica. Everybody wants to imitate you.
Jessica deserves to be cursed, making a mockery of Jesus Christ the way she does. She's a total hypocrite. Typical big mouth Christian. Up to creepy, evil things. Meanwhile, claiming to walk in the light of the Lord. There's a special place in hell for you, Corky.
To be like you.
Corky loves Satan.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I don't know what to do, Bob. I just stream. I let everything
I like how Bob's
ride
trying
for
to
a
prove.
while. When it gets too serious, yeah, I may consider banning people, but I hardly ever do.
Thank you, Tinky.
Thank you, Corky.
God bless you, Tinky.
Get well soon, Tinky.
Yeah, the thing is, like, Tinky can take control of this room when it comes to...
Bob's a 60-year-old former Marine and Mensa member, also college football player. Where does he find the time? And he's looking for justice in a chat room. I think that I would, it would be time for me to exit the planet if I was operating on that low level. Hey, Bob, why don't you dig into one of those pockets and find your balls, you fucking sissy?
Timing out and banning. I let him take...
Oh, Tinky's a great mod. I love Tinky's moderation.
Jack's tougher and more of a man than Boob could ever hope to be. Everybody knows Lori's the man of the house anyways. Or the slave quarters, whatever you want to call it over there. The shack.
He just don't arbitrarily ban people either. That's what I like about him. He knows how to work the chat. He knows when to ban and when to time out and stuff. I wouldn't be as good as he is. I can't moderate my own show. I just can't.
He went to community college.
Yeah, you definitely need a good moderator, Jackie, with as many trolls that come into your show.
I haven't heard from Nell. Nell is pretty good too. I believe he went over. I don't know if it's him. He may have a show on that party.com.
Oh, Nola's around. He's just not hardly.
Yeah.
He's not hardly on this site anymore. He's over in certain people's rooms on Gone live.
He has no interest now that Jack's a man.
Okay, because there's about 3 or 4 Nels names out there, usernames, and I don't know which one's his, which one's not. Over there on the party, there's one guy. There's 2. I don't know who they are, but I don't think it's.
Oh, Snapple, I'm disliked on a couple of platforms myself, so don't feel bad.
Everybody hates you,
I
Corky.
only have Twitch and YouTube, YouTube Vaughn. There's that other site. But not my main. I'm on like a couple platforms, but I don't use them. But I didn't sign up to that party yet. Did you sign up to party?
I'm gonna stick with the 2 sites I have. I don't need any.
Jessica never gets invited to any parties.
More sites.
Yeah, the more you have, the more problems you're gonna have people pick on you. That site though, it's kind of like Kick.
By the way, bad news. Jessica loves Jesus, Holy Chick Wow, and what's the other fucking name she operates under? Dark Knight Fat Chick or something. They're all taken over on parties, so you're gonna have to come up with a new identity there too. Also, Bob, your name is taken as well, both with 1 O and 2 O's.
Here, party.
I've seen it. It's not. It is completely different from Kick, but I like the layout of Kick and Twitch and Vaughn Live better than that party.
Right. It's actually. Yeah, it's actually.
See? Liar.
News, but the setup doesn't look as modern as.
Coffin Corky.
It doesn't look as clean.
Yeah, it doesn't look as clean. You're right.
It looks like your attic.
But
Looks like your parents' kitchen.
Jack, was it Tom? What was his name? I forget it now.
Tom Flash.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, him. Yeah. I don't go to his shit. I don't watch his channel either.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to go in there, Corky. You act like you're invited.
Why he doesn't just keep his name with us? But that's insinuating Tom Flash. That's something that he would do. He would flash.
See, the thing is, Remulacti.
There goes Jack again, slandering people. Wasn't he just telling me not to slander people? You know, I usually speak in a riddle or a rhyme. Jack, you're the one defaming. And look at you.
Face Dopey does a lot of stupid things to get kicked from sites, so that's why he gets kicked.
Yeah, he does it.
Very good, Corky.
How's Jerome doing? I think he joined.
Is he still hanging around?
Faro's on a lot of sites. I believe he has his website has the list of sites he goes to.
Yeah, I don't know how he does it. I mean, multi-stream. It's hard enough to just stream in one room, but he streams in 5 rooms at the same time.
Pharaoh's as popular as Jessica's breath.
I don't know how you can do that.
I believe it's restreaming.io, but you have to pay for it.
Yeah, I don't know. Is it worthwhile doing that?
It's not worth doing it if you don't have the good bandwidth.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you're on SSI, you shouldn't be wasting your money on dumb shit like that anyways.
There's 2 places if you want. That's about it. Because you can't even handle the chat. I can't even handle the chat with one stream. Imagine having all those streams. Like 4 or 5 streams.
You gotta have a good bandwidth, Jackie, because how I know is back when I had a shitty internet service, I did not have good service to be able to run 2 sites. I can run 2 sites like he is now because they upgraded me.
It's all about the bandwidth, Jack. Catch a whiff of my bandwidth.
My service.
Yeah. Do you have Comcast?
Spectrum, I think.
Oh, okay.
You think? Who's paying for all this shit? Internet service, iPhones, You're at home on a Wednesday. I mean, what the fuck? Tuesday, whatever. Jessica, you should really get to work. Stop leeching off the taxpayer and get off your fat ass and do something with your life.
Okay, so they just raise their rates. And I try to eliminate some of the television shows that I don't watch. But still, every time I do.
That's the thing, Jackie. You eliminate the chicks
That's the thing.
that you don't watch, but they still amp up the price of your package.
Yeah, that's not fair. And Comcast is, I think, the most expensive right now. Like, depending on the area you live in. Over here, basically, there's only two. There's, I mean, that are worthwhile.
Jessica steals cable.
And the other one is, can't remember. Can't think what the other one is. By Verizon.
Verizon, I think, yeah.
You think?
So
I think it's Verizon. What do you think?
I'm just probably gonna stay and hang out and
Hang out with
play
herself.
my game.
Yeah, that's good. You didn't have your lunch yet, did you?
That's code for drugs.
I had breakfast. I just gotta have lunch.
Dude, you bet. Jessica can't miss a meal. She'll faint.
Breakfast sandwiches, they're pretty good. I might do one of those.
She eats them by the
I love
dozen.
her breakfast sandwiches.
There's only one thing about it is that you gotta microwave them properly. If you don't, you just don't.
Hey, fat ass, why don't you have some fruit for breakfast? Or something like that. You know what I mean? Like a little juice. Breakfast sandwiches? Do you think that that's like something you should be consuming in your condition? By the way, breakfast sandwiches? How do you people eat all this crap? It's one thing to make a breakfast sandwich, but you guys like what, microwave them? Pull them out of the freezer? Disgusting. No wonder you both look like you just walked up out of a crypt.
Depends on the sandwich, but I think it's like 3 to 4 minutes.
I think it's 3 to 4 minutes. Ugh, disgusting. Just keep piling it in, Jessica. You're doing great. Nothing's more attractive than a woman over 300 pounds.
I gotta say 2 minutes. I try to 2 minutes, and I cover it, like I said, in paper towel. And it comes out nice and moist.
Gross.
I'm not too sure, Bob. Personally, I don't want to know either.
I don't think, Cookie was ever, I think she's a single woman. I don't know if she was ever married or even lived with anybody, but it's her business.
Why would you care?
It's nobody else's business. It's her personal life.
Yeah, I apologize if I'm coughing. Jackie, I just got over a sinus infection.
Oh, yeah. I remember.
Yeah, from horking all those rails, you fucking addict.
You okay? You're doing okay?
Yeah, I'm much better now.
Yeah, I meant to ask you about that.
Corky's always telling people like she has a cold, she got the sniffles. Wink, wink, nod, nod. You need to stop with the lies, Corky. Get righteous with Jesus Christ and your sobriety.
Taking medication, right?
Yep, I was on medication for about a week.
Retard meds, blood pressure meds, and sinus meds. And don't forget the real meds. Toot toot, Jessica.
Yeah, that's an awful way. That's a terrible feeling. Don't be stuffed up like that. Yeah. You don't have any right now. I have sinus problems every now. Did you get headaches?
I had the sinus infection. I did have a headache.
Yeah, it's when you feel like your head's like 2 times its size. It's a terrible feeling. You can't breathe. You have to breathe down. Your mouth gets all dry. Right? It's like terrible. It's like an awful thing to go through. It's like
Rodney, if you've ever been sick in your lifetime, you would know.
What did he say about that? I need to see that.
Well, another like retarded statement. If I've ever been sick in my lifetime. What do you think? I've never been sick, Jack? Or fucking Corky? You're eternally sick and bloated. Between the cocaine and the black mold, your sinuses don't have a chance, tubby.
He said it's a sinus infection is a typical excuse.
Yeah, for a crackpot.
It sounds like him. God forbid if he gets a sinus problem. I don't think he'd be saying that.
I don't think he'd be saying that. If he.
I don't think that's going to happen to me because I don't do drugs or have a black mold infestation in my home. Thank you.
Got sick.
I get it like seasonally, like usually in the beginning of spring or the beginning of fall, and then it goes away. But it's like you get headaches, you nose is stuffed, you can't breathe. It's like terrible. It's a terrible thing.
It's always snowing in Jessica's attic. Either powder or dandruff.
Rodney, I am not a cokehead.
See? Why do you fucking so defensive? You sound like a cokehead. Based on your response.
No, I'm a cokehead. This is.
You confirmed it.
Oh, the moments never cease.
He goes in different directions all the time. He's going to run out of things to insinuate with.
I will never run out of things.
To insinuate with.
Oh, to answer Bob's question multiple times, and they all hang up on him.
That's another lie. Every time I've ever called Horseheads Walmart, they've been recorded and broadcasted, and shit. Has it been 6 months, 8 months? Corky, you insinuate as if I call your place of, quote unquote, place of business, your workplace, the retard corral, all the time? You're a liar. I have it recorded every time I've ever called there. The time I called the bakery and asked them if you were still stealing icing from the cake department. When I called the tire shop and told them that my weetard went missing. And then when I called the Vision Center trying to get you an appointment. When I called about the Rascal scooters, you know, the seats that you broke, when you broke the springs. Those were 4 calls, and I believe they were all made, like in the last spring or the end of last winter. So, another swing and a miss. Smarten up.
Multiple times, they all hang up on him out of laughter.
False. You listen to the calls. I hang up eventually. They were all very nice and helpful. And they were all laughing at you, Corky. You're the butt of all the jokes over there. Just wait until Andrew and the other fags find out that you're a homophobe. Stay tuned, Corky.
Yeah, we don't give him any ideas. Yeah, Bob, we don't want to give Rodney any ideas, please. Well, we never seen Rodney. I have a suspicion who he is from he was streaming back in the day. There was a guy that sounded just like him. And I can't remember his name. But he's had a pretty good show on Vaughn. And everybody would go to his show. It would be like...
False.
Everybody like a Skype each other. It was very popular.
False.
And that could be him. Changed his name.
Retard logic.
Yeah, Rodney, stop trolling Jackie. We all know you troll Jackie and secretly mock Jackie for who.
More projection. Jessica is the biggest, fattest troll of all time. Ask around.
Jackie is.
Yeah, I don't trust him.
It just reminds me of Michelle Stacy.
Jack, you don't trust your genitals, you freak.
Michelle Stacy was like that too.
Jessica, you remind me of Michelle Stacy. You're like a carbon copy physically.
I don't know whatever happened to her. I don't know if she's alive or what. I heard so many rumors about her. She should have changed her username. You know what I'm saying? She was like one of my best friends, and all of a sudden, like she stabbed me in the back. It was terrible, man. But and look, I just wish her whatever. I wish her well wherever she's at, though. Did I lose you?
Oh no, I am here, Jackie.
Where else
I
would
was
she
going to
be?
keep you occupied for the next few minutes,
Well, it's 11:52, so I'm almost done.
11:52.
Yeah, I'm almost done. Streaming.
You're almost done, Jackie.
Yeah,
It's time for Corky
Go
to get another
some lunch.
feed.
Get go make a sandwich or something.
Yeah, I'm glad you're here on the Skype. It was nice talking to you.
Gordon and Diane got to go fill the trough for fat ass. It's time for lunch.
Yes, it was nice talking to you too, Jackie.
Yeah, I always like hearing from you, and I always like talking to you. You're going to be streaming today?
Dueling Tards.
I'll probably be on a little bit later, but not anytime soon.
Hey, Rodney wants to put in his 2 cents.
Oh Lord, wonder what he has to say now.
Yeah, what do you got to say, Rodney?
What is he saying?
I'll tell you.
You can't hear what I'm saying, but I think it was something to the effect of, Jack, you're a two-faced cunt. You're a condescending jerk. And how dare you treat me like you do. This is the red line, faggot. Click.
Uh-oh, he's mad at me now.
Why am I not surprised?
It's only the internet, Rodney.
Relax, Rodney. Relax. Take a breather.
He called me a
You're the one
faggot.
creaming
He got
her.
mad at me. He says he doesn't like me anymore. Oh, man, I'm going to cry crocodile tears now.
Oh, good Lord.
Jessica sounds like she's about to come.
It'll come back. I'm sure he'll be back.
She gets all wet over
He's
me.
only upset because I'm talking with you and you're not giving him attention.
I'm upset because you can't pronounce the TH sound properly. It's very frustrating. It's very basic. Elementary. I think you should work harder on that, Corky. Thank you.
Yeah, right. We got camaraderie together, right? And that's what he's jealous
Oh,
of.
yes.
That's what he's jealous of. I can understand.
I'm jealous of you too.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could be in your retarded chick club.
I'm gonna get off of here, and I'm gonna let you try to close up your show. I want to give a shout out to
Corky's gonna go not wash her hands before lunch.
Bob Snapple, Dr. Remulac, Social Reject, Pencil, Oma. Yep,
What'd she say? Central Reject?
the whole 9 yards.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you, Jessica.
Inky, I love ya. Keep up the good work.
Love you too, and thank you for calling. I appreciate it.
Hey, fat ass, try not to OD. Live to see another day. And if you can, just say no.
Oh, you're very welcome, Jackie. God bless.
Yeah, have a great day. God bless you. Bye.
God bless.
All right, that was Jessica.
It was terrible.
She had a lot to say, and that was great. That's always great to have her, to talk to her, and get her viewpoints on things. All right, with the time now, 11:52, we don't have much time together.
Fuck off, Jack.